In the annals of history, few mysteries have stirred as much intrigue as the disappearance of Flight 19. A squadron of 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers, Flight 19, embarks on a routine training mission on December 5, 1945. The planes, gleaming in the midday sun, were in pristine condition. They were the pride of the US Navy, sturdy and reliable, engineered to withstand the harshest of conditions. The pilots of Flight 19 were no novices. They were seasoned flyers, each with a wealth of experience under their belt. Men who had weathered storms, navigated through dense fog, and flown countless missions. They were well versed with their aircraft, familiarizing every dial and switch, every hum and rattle. They were the epitome of skilled airmanship, men molded by discipline and honed by the rigors of war. The weather on that fateful day was clear, the sky a brilliant blue canvas dotted with fluffy white clouds. It was an ideal day for flying, the kind of day pilots dream of. The Atlantic Ocean, usually a churning mass of waves, was relatively calm, mirroring the tranquil sky above. It was hard to imagine that such a serene setting would soon be the backdrop of one of aviation's most enduring enigmas. The planes took off from the Naval Air Station Fort Lauderdale, Florida, their engines roaring in harmony as they disappeared into the horizon. The mission was straightforward, a simple navigational exercise known as Navigation Problem Number 1. A flight path which would take them due east from the Florida coast, north for a while, then back to the base. A relatively easy mission for such an experienced squadron. But as history would have it, what was meant to be a routine flight turned into an inexplicable mystery. Flight 19 took off on a clear day, with no indication of the mystery that was about to unfold. As Flight 19 ventured further into the Bermuda Triangle, the pilots began to report strange occurrences. An ordinary training mission was rapidly spiraling into a flight of confusion and fear. The pilots, experienced men who had navigated the skies in the heat of World War II, were now struggling to make sense of their surroundings. Erratic compass readings began to plague the squadron. These were not the reliable instruments they had come to trust, but traitorous gauges spinning wildly, seemingly possessed. North was south, east was west, and the pilots found themselves lost in a world turned upside down. The landscapes below them added to the disorientation. Familiar landmarks dissolved into an alien terrain, shrouded by an impenetrable fog that seemed to swallow up the world. The vast expanse of ocean and sky became a disorienting monochrome. The line that separated the sea from the sky blurred, leaving the pilots in a limbo, a void where up was down and down was up. As the flight continued, the pilots' voices echoed through the radio waves, their confusion palpable. Their words painted a picture of a disoriented crew trying desperately to find their bearings. The seasoned pilots, once confident and calm, were now voices filled with uncertainty and fear. The last transmission from Flight 19 was a chilling testament to their plight. A voice fraught with fear crackled over the airwaves. It spoke of a disorienting fog, of malfunctioning compasses, of a world turned on its head. There was a plea for help, a desperate call echoing into the void. And then a chilling statement. "We are entering white water. Nothing seems right. We don't know where we are. The water is green, no white." And then silence. Flight 19 had vanished without a trace. The disappearance of Flight 19 prompted one of the largest search and rescue operations in history. In the wake of the mysterious radio silence, hundreds of men, dozens of aircraft, and several ships were mobilized. The operation extended over the vast expanse of the Atlantic, a seemingly endless ocean under the gray winter sky. It was an operation that stretched on for days, then weeks, and finally months. The search teams combed through thousands of square miles, their eyes peeled for any signs of wreckage, but found nothing. The ocean, it seemed, had swallowed Flight 19 whole. Not a scrap of metal, not a shred of fabric, not a single body was ever recovered. The absence of such signs only deepened the mystery, painting an eerie picture of an incident that defied all logic and understanding. Despite the extensive search, the fate of Flight 19 remained a mystery. The disappearance of these 5 aircraft and their 14 crew members would forever be etched into the annals of aviation history. The Bermuda Triangle, a region notorious for its unexplained disappearances, was the last known location of Flight 19. Let's delve deeper into this enigma that has intrigued the world for decades. The Bermuda Triangle, or the Devil's Triangle as some call it, is a loosely defined region bordered by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. Within this ominous triangle, a staggering number of aircraft and ships have vanished without a trace, often under clear skies and without any signs of distress. And amongst the litany of unsolved mysteries, the story of Flight 19 is one of the most captivating. 5 Avenger torpedo bombers, collectively known as Flight 19, embarked on a routine training mission on a clear December day in 1945. But what was meant to be a simple exercise turned into one of the most baffling enigmas of the 20th century when all 5 planes disappeared without a trace. The Bermuda Triangle's reputation for mystery and danger precedes it. Even Christopher Columbus, during his pioneering voyage to the New World in 1492, reported strange lights and erratic compass readings within the region. And the list of unexplained disappearances has only grown since then, with the triangle seemingly swallowing up planes and ships alike. Flight 19 wasn't the first, nor would it be the last to disappear. But the circumstances surrounding its disappearance were peculiar. The experienced pilots, the clear weather, the sudden loss of contact. It all makes Flight 19's vanishing act all the more bewildering. And the fruitless search that followed only deepened the mystery. The Bermuda Triangle's enigmatic nature has spawned numerous theories, from alien abductions to time warps, from magnetic anomalies to underwater cities. But none have been able to conclusively explain the triangle's bizarre history, let alone the mystery of Flight 19. The Bermuda Triangle had claimed Flight 19, leaving only questions in its wake. And while we may never know the truth behind these disappearances, the Bermuda Triangle continues to be a magnet for mystery and speculation, a symbol of the unexplained and the unknown. Over the years, many theories have emerged in an attempt to explain the fate of Flight 19. Let's delve into the labyrinth of ideas that have surfaced, each proposing a different solution to this enigmatic puzzle. One of the most popular theories is that of magnetic anomalies, a well-documented peculiarity of the Bermuda Triangle. These anomalies are said to cause compasses to malfunction and may have led to the navigational confusion reported by the Flight 19 pilots. Then there's the theory of spatial disorientation, a phenomenon that can occur when pilots lose visual references and become disoriented. Could the pilots of Flight 19 have become so disoriented in the overcast skies and foggy conditions that they flew in the wrong direction until they ran out of fuel? And of course, we can't forget the theory that's the stuff of science fiction: extraterrestrial intervention. Some speculate that the flight may have been abducted by aliens, a theory fueled by the popularity of the Bermuda Triangle as a hotspot for unexplained disappearances. So which of these theories hold the most water? Based on the known facts, the theories of magnetic anomalies and spatial disorientation are the most credible. The pilots did report compass malfunctions, and the weather conditions could certainly have contributed to a loss of orientation. The extraterrestrial theory, while tantalizing, lacks any substantial evidence and is generally considered more of a pop culture myth than a serious explanation. But here's the thing: none of these theories can be proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. The only undeniable fact is this: Flight 19 vanished without a trace, and despite extensive searches, no wreckage was ever found. While we may never know what truly happened to Flight 19, its disappearance will forever be a symbol of the unexplained mysteries of our world.